All right, to conclude day two of the free agency profiles would be Charvarius Ward, one of the probably few cornerbacks, honestly, probably not, but one of the fewer cornerbacks in terms of the elite status or the very good status in the free agency cornerback this year. There are not a lot of really talented cornerbacks in this year's free agency class. You have a couple like Carlton Davis of our own, Charvarius Ward, DJ Reed, Paulson Adebo. You have a couple of guys like that, and you take away those, there's just really good depth pieces, but in terms of top tier corners, and CB1's not really a lot there this year. Charvarius Ward is one of them, though, coming off of an injured season. But he's one of the better corners in the league when healthy. He's a top 10 corner in the league when healthy. Probably the best corner in this free agency class besides Carlton Davis. He's 28 years old. Will be turning 29 here shortly. It's a pretty young still. 6'1", 186. 38 tackles this season. 0 forced fumbles, 0 picks, 7 passes defense. His rookie season was with the Chiefs. Looks like he's a former UDFA, which is shocking for how talented he is. His rookie year really did not do much. His second year, he had a forced fumble and 2 picks. His third year, he had a sack, 0 picks. 2021 was the last year with the Chiefs, had 2 picks. Then he went to the Niners in 2022, had another pick. And his career season was last year where he had 5 interceptions, one of them being a pick 6. And this year he got hurt in week 12 of the season, I believe, where he was to miss rest of the season on a season-ending injury. So, Charvarius Ward, I think he is a legitimate possibility if Carlton Davis leaves. Now, I don't know. It would depend how much he would cost. If he would cost just around what Carlton Davis would cost, which I projected Carlton Davis to get anywhere from around $13 to $15 million a year. If he gets around the same range or just slightly more, like $1 million more per season than Carlton Davis, I'd consider signing him to replace Davis. He's arguably better than Davis. But I'm not going to pay him, $18, $20 million a year to be starting CB1. He's got to be more. I would have to see more of him in terms of health-wise. I don't know how he'd be coming off of his injury, and I don't know how he'd be on the Lions' defense. So let's take a look at Charvarius Ward's market value. He's definitely have a market value. He'll probably get around $15 million, just like Carlton Davis, in my opinion. And let's see. He's probably going market value is probably going to be like 3 years, 48 million, somewhere around there. He made 13.5 this past season. Okay, about spot on from Carlton Davis's projected market value. Charvarius Ward is projected to sign a 3-year, $45.8 million deal with $15.3 million per average. Not as bad as I thought. Really, that is. Let's take a look at Carlton Davis. I'm pretty sure Carlton Davis is about the exact same. I believe he's projected to make maybe like 15.5. So about the exact same. So if Carlton Davis is going to walk in free agency, Charvarius Ward is a legitimate option to replace as your new CB1. Now, in my opinion, I would just stick with Carlton Davis. If I am going to stick with the corner, I don't know what's going on with my computer here. I'm trying to exit out of it, but it won't let me. It's frozen up completely right now. So I can't pull it up. But I believe Carlton Davis's market value is around $15.5 million, which is just around Charvarius Ward's. But I would still stick with Carlton Davis. However, if Carlton Davis was to want to find a new home, Charvarius Ward is a great option to replace him. Now, that market value is kind of what I expected, maybe even a little bit cheaper. But Charvarius Ward is one of the better corners in the league when healthy. So, I mean, it's really just how you look at it. So, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. This wraps up day 2 of our free agency profiles. And on to day 3, which will conclude the week. And we only got 3 more weeks to go. So, one Pride Go Lions. Would you consider signing Charvarius Ward? Or would you stick with Carlton Davis? Or who do you think is just a better corner in general? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below.